Hi my owls, and welcome to this mystery topic timeless pick card reading. It's my first time doing this, and since I got this oracle deck, the Magic Spells, is it Magickal Spell Cards oracle. Since I got them, I had this idea of doing this mystery topic reading, and I hope you did not get too surprised with the beginning of the video. I just showed you how I picked the cards, the crystals and the dices for the groups without knowing what is underneath the card. So I have no idea what topic each group will have. I also do not know which tarot cards and oracle cards I will be using for each group, because this is the highlight, I think, for me personally. I will be, when you pick your group or groups, you can pick multiple if you feel drawn to more than one. You will be seeing live how I choose your tarot deck and your oracle decks with my intuition. Normally I do those things before each of my pick a card readings, but now you will be seeing live how I do it normally behind the scenes. So today is kind of a special one, a behind the scenes video as well. So you saw me how I picked the cards for each group, the dices and the crystals. Just probably was not able to see that when I pick the crystals, I have my eyes closed. I don't see them. I just fumble around. So, how this reading is going to be, as I said, that I will be choosing your tarot cards, tarot deck, and oracle deck live with you. I don't know what topic it is going to be. So the moment I turn around your card and see what topic it is, and when we already had the tarot decks and the oracle decks ready for your group, I will on the fly make a little spread. If you're new here, I do love to read tarot cards in spreads with different questions, so each tarot card answers a different question. So I will be doing how do you say this again in English? Spontaneously a spread on the fly, and hopefully the questions that I come up with are able to help you regarding the topic that is going to appear. So you can choose your group or groups if you feel drawn to more than one by either the color of the dice, the number of the dice, or the crystals. There will be no cards that I'm going to show you with the artwork. Normally I do that with the tarot decks, but since we don't know which tarot deck you are going to have, there will be only this way to choose. Or if you are Clairaudiant, I will, after the 1 minute meditation that I have, you can choose your group or groups based on a tone from the guitar that I am going to be playing. So pile number 1, you have the white dice, and this is this is granite, I think. The red stone. Hold on, let me make it focus. It's a deep red stone that it almost looks how do you say black, but it is a really beautiful red granite. So this is for you, pile number 1. Pile number 2, you have the yellow dice and this angelite. Pile number 3, you have the green dice. And this is, what is this again? I think this is a flower agate, because I remember that most agate is green. So this must be the flower agate. So I will leave you now for 1 minute so that you can really meditate upon the dice, the crystals and the cards to really choose your group or groups based on your intuition and where you are being drawn towards. And then after the 1 minute meditation, there will be a tune for those that are clairaudient. So I will see you at your groups. Hi, pile number 1, you chose the white dice and the red granite, and this is going to be your reading. I will put this one on the side for now. We are going to choose first your tarot cards and your oracle cards before we get into what topic we have and what this reading is all going to be around. So how do I pick your tarot cards? I have a picture of all my tarot cards and also all my oracle cards. It is sometimes a little bit of a pain when I get new cards and I have to take new pictures. But yeah, I have them all lined up. On what I do, I put them down, my iPad with the pictures of them. I close my eyes and then I ask, please speak guides, which tarot deck is going to be for pile number 1 for this timeless mystery topic reading? Please speak guides, lead me to the tarot cards that will be useful for pile number 1 and the hub for pile number 1 for this mystery topic timeless reading. Please speak guides, what is the tarot deck for pile number 1 for this mystery topic reading? And then I open my eyes and there is one that is highlighted for me and I see which one it is. It's this one here. So you get the Shadowscapes Tarot. So you get the Shadowscapes Tarot. And onto your oracle cards. So as you can see here is the Magickal Spell Cards that is showing you what topic do you have, but I'm going to choose a different oracle card as well to get more insight into your topic or any other guidance. So the same spiel again. So please spirit guides, which oracle cards will have more messages for pile number 1? Any guidance or advices for pile number 1 regarding their topic? Please regard which other oracle cards have messages, guidance, advices, or for pile number 1's topic. Ooh, okay, you got this one here, the red and purple crochet thingy that I made for my own oracle deck. Which is this one here. Hold on. And the cards are mixed up together. Just a second, where the heck is... here, here. Okay, got it. Sorry, this is a deck that is made out of two. I made them myself. This is Rhapsodomancy. It's a different type of divination. You may have seen these cards already because I do like to use them. I have, this is a two-parter, that's why it's purple and red. This part of the deck here has lyrics from different musics, different singers, which I thought the lyrics would be encouraging, would help you, how do you say this again? Sometimes they also have questions for reflection. So this is the one part of the whole deck, and this deck you see it has a heart. Here are all love songs that I like to do for love readings. So either it is your future person, your person, or something like this, because I don't know what your topic is. I'm going to have both of them here. And I'm going to choose one more oracle deck for you, pile number 1. So please, spirit guides, which other oracle deck has messages, guidance, advices for pile number 1's topic? Please, spirit guides, which other oracle deck has messages, advices, guidance for pile number 1's topic? Okay. We have a German oracle deck. You may not have known, but one of the lost lands is called Avalon. This is a German oracle deck. I will do my best in translating from German to English, so that you understand what the messages are. So it's gonna take me a little bit to translate, but I hope that you can be patient. I'm not an AI that is going to be able to translate things fast. Okay. Sorry, I'm just here preparing my iPad so that I can write down the questions that come up with your topic. So let's get your tarot cards out. Take the oracle deck out too. And put it on the side because it's okay. We have a little friend here. Let me get you out of here. Come on. So, the friend is outside now. It startled me a little bit. So. Okie dokie, now we are ready to go. Let's see, what is your topic, pile number 1? Your topic is going to be about peace. Here it says, Bridget, goddess in your sacred name, a light within me, peace's flame. So your topic is going to be about peace. I'm going to put it here and take my iPad out and think of questions. What is disturbing your peace? What is disturbing your peace? How can you your life. Oops. And one last question. How is your life going to look like with more peace? Okay, so we have three questions. What is disturbing your peace? How can you bring more peace in your life? And how is your life going to look like with more peace? And those three questions will be answered with the tarot cards. So I hope that you've been doing well, pile number one. And I hope that peace will find you again if things have been a little bit more, how do we say, chaotic. I hope that peace finds you again, especially also inner peace. So I'm just shuffling the cards. So, okay, please, spirit guides, what is disturbing pile number one's peace? Please, spirit guides, what is disturbing pile number one's peace? Okay, we have the Two of Swords. So, what is disturbing your peace, pile number one? The question that came to my head that I need to ask you. Is what decision are you stalling? Like, I feel like that there is something that you need to decide upon, but you are like kind of not deciding which way to go, and you are like on this crossroad, because the figure here has like these swords at a cross. Like, they are not moving forward, they are just standing there, kind of a little bit in a defending pose. And like, there is the swan with the flower offering a flower, then there's another swan here, and where the heart is hanging around. It's like I'm seeing like this as your spirit guides or your spirit animal offering you some guidance. Hey, choose this will give you a peace of mind, because you may have been worrying about this decision constantly, and it's like because of that you're losing your peace of mind, your inner peace, and they are here trying to offer you, hey, look, we have here something that is good for you, or maybe they want for you to listen to your heart and go deep within you and your intuition, to really listen to that whisper, because it knows which decision to make, which way to go, which is the best thing for you to go forward with. That's what I'm getting from the Two of Swords here. So let's see, how can pile number one bring more peace in their life? Please, spirit guides, how can pile number one bring more peace into their lives? Seven of Swords. What I got from the Seven of Swords immediately is be truthful. Like, wait, you can see the cards because of the light, so be truthful, especially with yourself. Like, really listen to your heart. It's easy to do. Well, it's easy to do, yes, but it's sometimes hard to believe. You just need a moment to really take some deep breaths, to really fall back into your body. You think of the question, if you need to go this way or if you need to go the other way, and see what answer you feel coming up. Either you will hear a word, you will feel a direction or a step that you need to take, and you have to be really earnest with yourself as well. Like, what it came to my mind is that you need to acknowledge that you are losing your peace because of this decision that you should make and haven't made yet. Because the Seven of Swords is a card about deception, and being in reverse, the first thing that came to my mind was truth. So, is there anything else? Nope. Okay. The next question was, please, Spirit Guides, how will life look like for pile number 1 with more peace in their life? Please, Spirit Guides, how is life going to look like for pile number 1 with more peace? You know, that's too many cards. Let me shuffle it again. Because sometimes when the cards fall out like that, it's because the card is not in the right position. So please, Spirit Guides, how will pile number 1's life look like with more peace? Please, Spirit Guides, how is pile number 1's life? Well, then we have them here. We have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. I see. So, pile number 1. With more peace in your life, you will, first of all, end the chapter, because the 10 cards in the tarot deck means that you have ended that chapter. Especially the 10 of Cups means that you are at a point in life where you are going to be emotionally fulfilled, you and your family, or your partner, because there are two mermaids here, 2 figures here together. So depending on your situation, your life situation, you and your family or you and your partner will find more peace in the relationship. You yourself will have more peace and will feel this happiness in your life. And also with the 10 of Swords being here in reverse, you are going to be free. Because the 10 of Swords in the normal Rider-Waite deck, you see a person that is, how do you say this? At the end of things, they have been hurt. They are lying on the floor, completely out of things. Like, there is no more. I'm losing my English words. My vocabulary is out the window right now. Spirit guides, can you help me? How can you say this? Okay, thank you. Your life will feel more free because you're not, as you can see, I think those are birds that are flying. And so the things that had pinned you down, finally, will not pin you down anymore, and you will feel more free. You will feel more emotionally more fulfilled and happy, with your partner, with your family. Yeah, okay, you will feel more liberated. That's what I was searching for. I'm sorry for going in circles trying to find the right words. So let's put this here and let's see. Okay, from my self-made deck, which side should I take for the messages? Okay, we're going to take the one here that has the encouraging messages or the questions for self-reflection. You can listen to the songs, by the way, also on YouTube, because all of the songs that I have here are available on YouTube and should also be on Spotify. Unless it's a cover song, then it's only available on YouTube and not Spotify. Okay, we have some spring coming out. What other messages and encouraging messages do you have for pile number 1, please, Spirit Guides? Is this everything that you have for pile number 1? Any other encouraging messages, any advices, any guidance for pile number 1 regarding their peace? No, that's too much. Okay, I see. So the 2 cards that you have is answer, love myself from a BTS. Loving myself might be harder than loving someone else. Let's admit it. The standards you made are more strict for yourself. The thick tree rings in your life. It's part of you. It's you. Now let's forgive ourselves. Our lives are long. Trust yourself when in a maze. When winter passes, spring always comes. Yeah, you may be going through some turbulences, but this is your winter phase. But know that spring will come. The end of this phase will come where things are starting to bloom as well. And with the other line here, trust yourself when in a maze. You can trust your heart. You can trust your guides. It will guide you out of this maze that you made yourself, maybe, that your mind made you. And forgive yourself for being in this situation. It's not something that you did on purpose. You just didn't know better, and that's why you ended up here. So please be nice to yourself. Please love yourself a little bit more. And this situation, it's part of you, and it's part that's going to be making you who you are and make you a better person. Then we have Try Everything from the movie Zootopia. This is sang by Shakira. Birds don't just fly, they fall down and get up. Nobody learns without getting it wrong. Yeah, like birds don't know how to fly the moment they spread their wings. They will fall down, but they don't give up. They will stand up again and try again, and then they will be able to fly. And this the same thing can be said about us humans. We won't be getting to the end of something just blazing through straightforward without any obstacles and challenges. No, we may have our moments where we fail, but if we don't give up, those failure will teach us how to not do it, how to maybe as well think of a different way, and guide you back again to the right path. Because I don't believe in the right and wrong path. I believe that whatever path we take, it's a path that is going to teach us something, to learn, to have more knowledge and wisdom for where we are going to be heading next. So just know that everyone gets something wrong, and you are not alone in this one. So because we did have the 10 of Cups here with the partner here, I am just going to pull one of the messages here from the love songs, because I love love songs. And for those of you that are in a relationship or already have a family with your partner, I would love to know. So please regard, what does the part of pile number 1 wish to say to pile number 1? What is the part of... Okay, there is a lot. I'm gonna not take them all. I'm sorry. Please keep it short in 2 things. I know they have a lot to say, but thank you. We're gonna take this. Yeah. Before we take this, at the back of the other deck, we have Firework by Katy Perry. There are a question for you for self-reflection. Do you know that there's still a chance for you? Because there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night. Yeah. So do you know that you still have a chance to make a difference, to change where you're heading? Just let this light guide you and let it shine. Your inner light will know where to go. So your partner, or maybe future partner, for those that are single like myself, we have here Promete from Luan Santana. This is a Brazilian song. It is in Portuguese, but I will translate it, don't worry. I'm just gonna read it first in Portuguese and then do some translation. Promete que vai ser só minha. Promise me that you are only going to be mine. Que vai me entender num olhar. That you are going to understand me just with your eyes, no. Just with a glance. Promete que vai visitar os meus sonhos de noite. Promise me that you are going to visit my dreams tonight. À luz do luar. At the moonlight. Really romantic. Okay, we have again Luan Santana, the Brazilian singer, with Te Vejo Linda. I see that you are beautiful, and promete means promise. O seu espelho tá mentindo quando diz que essa blusa tá feia. Your mirror is lying to you when it says that your shirt is ugly. E esse brinco na orelha não caiu tão bem. Or if your earrings didn't go well. Then I omitted something because it was repeating. Não precisa perder horas alisando seu cabelo. You don't need to lose hours to make your hair straight if you have curly hair like myself. Maquiando o que é perfeito. putting on makeup on what is already perfect. So your partner likes you just the way you are. Then we have La La Land by 77 Bombay Street. Who can take me the way I am? Somebody who can take me to the La La Land. So I just wanted to say, is it okay if I say, because with you I can dream away. So this person is looking for someone to take them who they are. Maybe you yourself are as well. Wanting someone to take you however you are. Asking if it's okay to stay with you because they really like you, and with you they can dream away. I feel like they can dream about the future with you. How nice. I love readings. And so then we have the card here. It's Over and Over Again. The original song is by Nathan Skies, but I personally love the cover by Taehyun, a member of Tomorrow by Together. So don't ever think I need more. I've got the one to live for. No one else will do. And I'm telling you, just put your heart in my hands. Promise it won't get broken. Hoo, hoo, hoo. I love it. So let's pull a card from the Avalon here. Please, Spirit Guides, what other advices, messages, or guidance do you have for pile number 1 regarding their peace? Well, I'm going to take this one because it stayed in my hand, and this one that flipped over. The others I'm not going to take a look at. Okie dokie. So the one that flipped over. How am I gonna make this show you? We have here Himmlische Liebe, handelt zum Wohle aller. Heavenly Love, act of the goodness to all, or like act in a way that is good for everyone, like not harming anyone, and this includes you. Let me just skim through the guidebook because I haven't used this deck in so long. Did I forgot? Let's see. Himmlische Liebe is on page 66. Maybe this number is important to you. Okay, it starts here with talking about Everbury, where there is the biggest stone circle of the world that has been made between 2600 and 2500 before Christus. That I think it's called diameter in English. It's 400 meters. I'm sorry, I don't know how to calculate this in freedom units, so I don't know how many miles that is, or whatever comes before a mile. I'm just a European. With two inner stone circles, one in the north and one in the south. And the place Evanbury is in the middle of those stone circles. A lot of those stones were buried deep under. Evanbury is showing itself from a bird's perspective, with the love of the angels. The two pigeons are messengers of love, but from souls that have already passed on, either a human or an animal. these souls are sending you their deepest love and connection. It's reminding you that you can connect with them through the rainbow. Maybe they want to say something to you. The angel of Avalon that protects this stone circle is presenting you with courage, with positivity and love in this phase of sadness or desperation. It's saying that this card can be a companion throughout your sadness, and that Avonbury is a place of healing. So if you want to imagine this card in front of your heart and feel the love of Avonbury that is trying to make your heart feel light and soft again. So, and your other card is the Seal of Avalon. Wait for a miracle, or prepare yourself for a miracle. Let's see which. I'm sorry that I'm taking so long for the translation. I'm literally doing what I am studying in university, and that's called side translation. So, Siegel, Schlüssel, wo ist das? Siegel Avalons. Siegel Avalons 36. Here we have. It's saying here, believe in miracles, love, and luck. Look forward, but never back. Let the pain subside with time. The light beings are giving you a gift of it's not freedom, it's like more of helping you let go of it. Are you ready? It says here, maybe you in past times or 2 times of Avalons, you made rituals for healing, for contracts, even for curses, for, I think this is called Pleiades, for trust or something along those lines. And it can be that you are still connected in a higher level with this. And because of that, you are still bound by your responsibilities or words. And this can make some blockages that are not open yet. In this new time, it is important to let go of those connections so that you can live a happy life. It is not important which role you had played. It is now important that you should let go of this. The angels of Avalon, Archangel Michael, Master Saint-Germain, Lady Portia, Mother Mary, and Jesus, whoever you want to work with, and or have been already working with. If they have not been called out, you just take one of those. Are trying to help you to lift those blocking energies. It's asking you to take a moment of time and to say the incantations here. So I'm going to do my best with translation. I am, here you state your name. I'm calling the angels of Avalon, Archangel Michael, Master Saint-Germain, Lady Portia, Mother Mary, Jesus, Sanada, and ask of you to help me free myself from energies of past rituals that I did myself, rituals or contracts that I did myself or were present, to lift those up. If you are a native English speaker, you can of course correct the grammar here and make it more fluent. And the next thing you should be saying 3 times with true intentions, if you want to do that. So it's a whole long ass sentence. Okay. In the name of the love of Avalon, I hereby declare my birthright that all old energies like promises, I'm not going to say all, but promises, contracts, curses, promise of trust that was made long ago and that is now outside of what I am currently living. I'm giving those all to angels and the masters so that they can surround it with their light to cancel, transform, and to make disappear I'm cutting myself off from all these energies, from their task, that all those promises, pacts, curses, contracts, and so forth and so on, from old, and all that is outside of my my life, my imagination, that you are free. Then you'll say, I am free, I am free, I am free. It could be that you are going to shudder. Is it shudder? No, it's more like you will feel like a cold thing running down your back. And it's totally okay and it will pass. Thank all that helped you, and just go back to your day-to-day life. You don't have to make this ritual, but if you want, there you have it, translated in the best way I could. Took me longer than I expected to do your reading, probably because I had to do some translations on the fly. But pile number 1, thank you for sticking with me until the end. It was probably a lot of information. You can take your time to digest it. You can always come back to listen to it again. And yeah, I hope that this was of help. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you like the style of how I do readings and want a private reading, I do offer private readings on my Ko-Fi page. Everything is in the description down below. All the information of my social medias are also under there, so if you want to follow me on there, I try to post when I have the time, when I'm not busy with university. But my main focus is always YouTube and the private readings that I give. So thank you so much, and I will be seeing you in my next one. Bye bye. Pile number 2, you chose the yellow dice and the angel light, and this is going to be your reading. I'm just gonna move this one here, and we are going to look later on what your topic is going to be. But first, we are going to decide on your tarot cards and how I do. I have a picture of all my tarot cards as well as all my oracle cards, and how I do. I close my eyes and I ask my spirit guides which tarot cards or oracle cards to use, and they guide me to the one that's the right one for each group. So I'm gonna close my eyes now and start what I normally do, mostly behind the scenes, behind the camera. So please, spirit guides, which tarot cards is going to be the most helpful for pile number 2 about their mystery topic? Please, spirit guides, which tarot deck will be the most helpful for pile number 2 for this timeless mystery topic reading? Please, spirit guides, which tarot deck is the most helpful for pile number 2 for this mystery topic reading? Please, spirit guides, which tarot card is going to be your most helpful for pile number 2 in this topic mystery topic reading? Okay, you have the Gentle Heart Tarot. This one here. Okay, now let's choose the Oracle cards. So, oops. Please, spirit guides, please, which oracle cards have messages, guidance, or advices for pile number 2 about their topic? Please, spirit guides, which oracle cards have messages, advices, or guidance for pile number 2 about their mystery topic? Please, spirit guides, which oracle deck has messages, guidance, or advices for pile number 2 regarding their topic? Okay. We have the Starlight Messages, Enchanting Messages from the Cosmos by Jessica Lee. And one more, please, spirit guides, what other oracle deck has messages, guidance, or advices for pile number 2 about their mystery topic? Please, spirit guides, any other oracle deck that has messages, guidance, or advices for pile number 2 about their mystery topic? I see. Okay. And the other one is the Butterfly Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Mine is the German version, but I will do my best in translating whatever it is in English, so that if you don't speak German, you still get your messages. Hold on, let me just close my drawer. So, Upsala, sorry. Just this away. Get your cards out. Okay, so let's see what your topic is, and I'm gonna prepare here my iPad so that I can write down the questions for your mini spread. By the way, I'm seeing the time now. It's 12:22, so 222 in your group number 2. So maybe 2s are important to you. So your topic pile number 2 is going to be fertility. Wow, that's interesting. 39. So it says here, let all take root, seed and sprout. Let new life be all about. Well then, now I'm a little bit stumped. I never did a reading about fertility. So let's get the iPad here so that I can write down your questions for the tarot cards to answer you. Sorry, I'm a little bit... Was not expecting this. Let me take a sip of water so that I can think about it. Let all take root, seed and sprout. Let new life be about. Oh, I think I have an idea. So, what are you planting right now? What is sprouting right now? What is beginning for you? And you get one question more than pile number 1. What? Nope. What are you planting right now? This is the seed. What is sprouting right now? Let new life be all about. And what is beginning for you? Is there any more questions that I need to answer with tarot cards, with spirit guides? Nope. Okay. Not more questions. But yeah, we are going to look at what you are planting right now, what is sprouting, and what is beginning for you. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle your tarot cards. I hope that you are well pile number 2. I hope that you are having fun. I hope that you like this new idea and way of doing your things. Do let me know in the comment section. So, okie dokie. So, please, spirit guides, what is pile number 2 planting right now? Did I call you pile number 1? I'm sorry. What is pile number 2 planting right now? What seed is pile number 2 planting right now? Please, spirit guides. What is pile number 2 planting right now? Please, spirit guides. What is... Okay. 9 of diamonds in reverse. 9 of diamonds equals the 9 of pentacles. And I feel like reading from the guidebook. So This is Gentle Heart Tarot by Vanessa Samina. Link all of it in the description down below. And this meaning of this card only applies to this card in this deck. So let's see, what is the Nine of Diamonds about? Reverse. No matter how fortunate your situation is, you still feel like something is missing. You may jump to buying gaudy things you don't need in an attempt to fill the void. In some way, shape or form, you still feel like you depend on someone else to make you feel complete. It's time for you to come to the realization that you must go inward instead of continuing to look for answers on the outside. No amount of money or social status can buy inner peace. So from what I'm taking here, pile number 2 is that you're planting, probably now, after you got called out by this card. Probably what you're planting right now is a moment to look within yourself, so that you can fill this void not by a force that is outside of you, but something that comes from deep within you. So you may plan to search for a new hobby, to search for something that lights you up and makes you happy. That can help you find your own inner peace. So this is what you're planting right now. Because you are planting right now, it's just like an idea and something that you want to do. So it's gonna take a little bit of time till you will see the harvest of what you're planting. But if you keep tending to it, if you keep looking within yourself to see what lights you up, what makes you happy, you will see that this will sprout and will bloom. I know what question was missing. Thank you, brain. I will add what is looming for you. So the chronology is a little bit wacky, but we go with it. So please, spirit guides, what is sprouting right now for pile number 2? What is currently sprouting for pile number 2? Please, spirit guides, what is sprouting for pile number 2? We have the 8 of Diamonds in reverse. Because I am in the feeling of reading, we are gonna back to reading the guidebook. And nope, this is the 6 of Diamonds. The 8 of Diamonds is equal to the 8 of Pentacles. Reverse. You are growing increasingly impatient in your current situation and might be inclined to try and take some shortcuts to success. But because you do not have the experience or skill level to advance, you inevitably will be pushed back. The universe knows better than that. If you lack focus and ambition, you might have strayed too far away from your path. Get back to track ASAP. So, pile number 2, what is sprouting right now is that you're being called to really reassess where you're heading towards. What is your goal? Sometimes when we start doing something, we forget our goals. Like, for example, I had this many times with my YouTube channel, where I was trying to produce all the time as much as I could, so that the YouTube algorithm would love me. But and I was focused on the numbers, and because of that I lost my goal and why I started this channel in the first place. So I had the call back from the universe, like you are getting now, to come back and reassess the things. It may even make you pause for a moment so that you can really work towards the path with the goal that you had in mind. So this is sprouting for you, pile number 2. Being able to reassess again, to think again, to drop back into your intuition, to the guidance, and why you are working towards that, what the goal was in the beginning, not looking at the numbers or the success that you are going to make out of it, but because you wanted to achieve it for a reason. In my case, I made my channel so that people that are experiencing similar things that I had are able to get guidance and help of things that when I started I didn't know. It's also a channel to like help you find your self-trust and build your self-esteem and self-love, so that one day you can walk out of my channel because you have all that is needed to live your life, to make decisions, to connect with your spirit guides. I'm just here to help you gain that trust, that confidence, that self-love, so that one day you won't need me or any other tarot readers anymore, because you trust yourself. So, and I have to remind myself of this goal every time I post a new video, so that I don't look at the numbers, that I don't look at how much traction it got, so that I don't lose myself in the numbers again, and then I don't produce just for the sake of producing, but that I create for the sake of creating and helping, and for the goal that I had in mind when I made this channel. So then we have, I'm gonna jump that one question, it will come afterwards, but now we are going to finish this theme about plants. So please, spirit guides, what is blooming for pile number 2? Please, spirit guides, what is currently blooming for pile number 2? What is blooming for pile number 2? Please, spirit guides. This card? Yes. Oops. Yeah, it is. It flew out of my hand. You need to Temperance. I like this card. Temperance is a card that talks about tempering. It's like finding the middle ground. Like when we are looking at cooking, we want certain meat to have a certain temperature, right? So that they can be on point. Do you call it on point on meat? I don't know. Either however you want your meat to be, like raw, medium done, or well done. But to make it good, you need like to have the exact temperature, and it should not fall and be too cold, and it should also not be too hot. And temperance talks about that something that has been too cold is being heated up again. Something that was too hot is bringing it back to the right temperature. It's like a balance in your life. So this is blooming right now. I'm sorry. So I lost my train of thought. For you, blooming right now is finding that balance. To not be in one extreme or the other extreme, but finding this mergence of both in the middle. But I do not want to mess with what I've done before, so I'm going to look at the guidebook again. So, temperance. Just because you can't doesn't mean that you should. When temperance shows up in a reading, it suggests that the focus should be turned towards balance and moderation. Resources should be used wisely, entirely according to what is needed. Avoid overconsumption and oversupply as much as possible, like what we got with the 9 of Diamonds in reverse here. Remember, excess of anything can produce severe consequences in your life and for the planet we inhabit, whether it be material consumption, substance abuse, or codependent relationships. Balance is essential to lead a healthy and happy life. Healing can take place only when you give yourself enough time to figure things out, especially if you feel like you've been dealing with some particular imbalances for a long time. The more habitual certain unhealthy urges have become in your life, the more time and willpower will be required of you to work through and overcome these tendencies. Temperance asks you to act harmoniously, giving yourself all the time you need right now. You are not in a position to hurry anything along or make potentially life-changing decisions. Yeah, you need to slow down, reassess, because it's sprouting the reassessment, and for that you need like to really slow down, to look what is out of balance, to bring it back into balance. Like, look at the temperature. You need the temperature to be on point, on the right temperature. So there is no need for one extreme and all the other. You need to find the perfect middle of it. And for that, you need to take a little bit of time for yourself to really go inwards. So, and the last question that I jumped was, please, spirit guides, what is beginning for pile number 2? Well then, 5 of Swords. Five of Swords. I don't know why I made I started to hum Indiana Jones. Maybe you like Indiana Jones. Maybe there is some sort of message in the movie. But yeah. So upright. In numerology, the number 5 corresponds to inherently challenging situations that can be overcome solely through patience and acceptance. Consequently, it is only logical that the 5 of Swords would bring with it a similar meaning. When this card appears during a reading, you are being asked to be strategic about overcoming obstacles in your way instead of allowing your emotions to get the best of you. Getting emotional will only complicate the situation, and besides, adjusting to life's challenges is an inevitable part of human existence. So basically what is beginning for you is that you need to calm down, to take things slow, and to assess things a little bit more with a clear mind. And when you are not influenced by your emotions, when you are calm, when you're collected yourself again, when you take in that deep breath, when you reassess what is happening, where you are headed, why you want to head in this direction, when you have your clear goal in mind, when you are listening to the whisper of your heart, to your intuition, because it will help you take the steps that are necessary for you to go in the direction that you want. And what I am being reminded of right now because of that is something that I've learned not too long ago in a little workshop I did with Rebecca Campbell, the one that makes the starseed oracle, the light your work oracle. You may know that. So, and hold on. Exactly. And she gave us a practice that we can do every day. It doesn't take long. It's like 5 minutes at minimum you need. So you write down what today's practice was. Like, was it 5-minute meditation? Was it pulling an oracle card? Was it taking 10 deep breaths? You write it down. Then, my soul is guiding me to. Then you write down what the first thing that comes to your mind. Then you write down the baby step I am being called to. Then you write what baby step you should take on this day. On the moment that you are writing this, you write also the date, what the date is, and then you will write the baby step. And the baby step is something that you should do on your own without the help of anyone else, and something that you can finish in 3 to 5 minutes. It should not take longer. It's really just one simple baby step. You should do it. You should be able to finish it yourself. You should not depend on someone else. It should not take too long for you to finish it. It just needs to be something really quick. And then write, I am so grateful for. And then you write 3 things. 3 people, 3 things, whatever comes to mind that you are grateful for. And you do that every day. I think this is going to be helpful, because it has been helpful for me when I was doing it. But now I'm flooded with university tasks and assignments, so I have been focusing on finishing those. But yeah, let me take a sip of water. And we will move now to your oracle cards. So please, spirit guides, what else do you have for pile number 2s about the topic of fertility? What messages? Okay, as these ones, because they dropped. Any other messages and guidance? Okay, I see. Yeah, okay, we take those. Is this everything? Okay. Your spirit guides have a lot to say. Okay. We have here eternity. Give yourself permission to slow down. Well, we had the slow down here with those cards, and here once more you need to slow down pile number 2. Then we have evolve. The cosmic potential flows through you. Know that you have potential to achieve so many things. You have the potential to really evolve yourself and grow as a person as well. Then we have self-care. Spoil yourself in the moonlight. Spoil yourself, but not with something materialistic, something that does you good, like really self-care, like taking some deep breaths, taking a bath, whatever makes you relax and come back into the here and now. Then we have North Star, hold your ground and shine bright and unwavering. Just hold your ground and let the inner light that is within you guide you and shine bright. Like, let your authentic self step forward. It's your guiding star. Just ground yourself is also what I'm getting. Ground yourself so that you can really pay attention to this inner light that wants to make something, to create something, because we are going to take this a little bit metaphorical, but you are fertile to create some new things. It could also be that you are fertile if you want to have kids, if you are someone that is able to give birth. But when not, you are fertile to create new things, but you need to hold your ground and to shine bright and unwavering, to not let yourself waver with the decision that you have made. Then we have courage. Wish upon a star and release all limiting beliefs. Have courage that the things that you wish for will I'm just looking at if you are able to see all the cards. That all wishes that you have will become true, that you have the courage to take action to make those dreams a reality. And you can also wish upon a star or ask your spirit guides or whoever you work with to help release those self-limiting beliefs. I think I made some videos back I don't know how many years ago about how to manifest and how to let go of things. And I am sure that I did talk about how to transform those limiting beliefs. I think, do I have my YouTube channel here? Can I look at my YouTube channel from here, from my iPad? Let's see. Because I have the playlist in my mind's eye. Sorry, I'm logged in my other account here, so I have to find my YouTube channel. Playlists. How to let go of the past? No. Manifestation. Yeah, it's a video called How to Reprogram Your Mind for Manifesting Better. It's in the playlist Manifestation. You can either listen to it as a podcast on YouTube Music, or the video on the normal YouTube, where you are literally able to see what I am writing down on the piece of paper. But that can help you transform your limiting beliefs into something else. Then we have control. Link your own constellation and take control. If you want to change the outcome, because if you listened to this reading and you don't like where you are headed, just know that you have the control in your hands to change that. You just need to take a step, a little baby step, to change where you are heading. So you have the control to head towards that future that you want. Yeah. So, Spirit guides, what else do you have for pile number 2 about fertility? What other message do we have For pile number 2, about the topic fertility. Is this everything? Okay, just one card. Oops. And we have, okay, fortgehen. How do I translate this the best way? It means going away, going somewhere else. It's like a little bit of leaving something behind. I'm just gonna read the guidebook and translate it on the fly. On the butterfly. I'm sorry. Really bad dad joke. 56 in here. Okay, it starts with this card is already telling you what you already know. It is time to leave this toxic situation behind. You have tried your best to heal the situations, but sometimes the things surrounding it is just unbearable, and the most healthiest thing to do is just to go away. This makes the feeling of confusion and uncertainty come up. But let yourself be reassured that whenever you are on the right path, which you are, everything is going to be all right. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a headache on the back of my head. I don't know if you are feeling a headache or if this is my headache. I'm just saying this out loud. So, yeah. Ooh. It's like something hammering at one specific point. Okay. It's like pulsating at this place. I'm not sure if you started feeling a headache or it's because of me. And it's my headache. As an empath, it's sometimes hard to tell what is mine and what is someone else's. You leaving the situation doesn't have to be happening suddenly or drastically. How like the caterpillar makes a cocoon to transform itself into a butterfly in peace and quiet, you can make those, you can plan and make preparations for this change. And you have the opportunity to make your going away in a way that while you're doing these changes feel positive, secure and safe. Then we also have other meanings of this card is letting go of fear, giving up an addiction. It doesn't have to be an addiction to substances. Addiction can also be watching too many pick-a-card readings. I've been there, so I know what I'm talking about. Then we have going on a trip, or a family member is moving out. So pile number 2, this is everything that I have for you. I hope that it was of help. I hope that you liked it. If you like my reading style, I do offer private readings on my Ko-Fi page. The link to that is in the description down below. You'll find also my other social media accounts in the description. I do try to post there as much as I can, but my main focus is my YouTube channel and my private readings, as well as university. So it's a little bit inconsistent sometimes, but I try my best. If you like this reading, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below. If you want, it's not necessary. Subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss future pick a card readings or other readings that I do. And yeah, thank you for sticking with me till the end. I wish you all the best, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye. Hi, pile number 3. You chose the flower agate, the green dice, and this is going to be your reading. I'm gonna put your card here on the side, because we are going to choose first your tarot cards and oracle cards, and then we are going to look at what your topic is going to be like. So how I do it, I have a picture of all my tarot cards here, and I do this with my tarot cards and with my oracle cards. Mostly before I do my pick a card readings, I do this behind the scenes when I'm not I'm filming, but today I thought, why not let you guys be part of this by choosing the tarot cards and oracle cards with my intuition, so that even I don't know what is coming towards me, and so we both get surprised. If you are asking yourself why the candle is a different one from the intro, it's because the other candle would go out on its own in pile 1 and pile 2. I tested it and the candle does not work anymore, so I had to replace it with this new one. Okay, so let's get started with choosing your tarot cards, and I'm going to do it like I do. I close my eyes. Please, spirit guides, which tarot cards will be the most helpful for pile number 3 for their mystery topic? Please, spirit guides, which tarot cards is the most helpful for pile number 3 for this timeless reading about their mystery topic? Please, spirit guides, which tarot card is the most helpful for pile number 3 for this timeless reading about their mystery topic? Please regard which tarot deck is the most helpful for pile number 3 for the mystery topic. Okay, it's the Modern Witch Tarot. I felt drawn to watch this one. We have it here. Then we are going to look at the oracle cards. So please, spirit guides, which oracle card has messages, advices, or guidance for pile number 3 regarding the mystery topic? Please, spirit guides, which oracle decks have messages, advices, and guidance for pile number 3? Please, spirit guides, which oracle deck has guidance, messages, or advices for pile number 3 regarding the mystery topic? The Healing Waters. Waters. And which other oracle deck has messages, guidance, and advices for pile number 3 regarding the mystery topic? Please, spirit guides, which other oracle deck has messages, guidance, and advices for pile number 3 for this mystery topic? Please, spirit guides, what other oracle deck has messages for pile number 3 regarding their topic? Okay, then we have the Cosmic Wellness cards. So let me get the cards out. I need to make space. Okay, so let me prepare my iPad so that I can write down the questions. So let's take a look at what your topic is. Your topic is glamour. Oh, into this mirror now, I now see the realms of possibility. Ooh. Okay, so let me put this one here so that I can come up with questions for the tarot cards to answer. Glamour. Into this mirror now I see the realms of possibility. As strength, your guides see that you don't see yourself. Nope. An aspect of yourself that you should trust more. How do you phrase this? Which part of yourself needs more love, self-love, self-love, and in which aspect will you have a glow up? Okay, I think I've got it. So those 4 questions will be answered with the tarot cards. A strength, your guides see in yourself that you don't see. An aspect of yourself that you should trust more. Which part of yourself needs more self-love, and which aspect will you have a glow up? So I think we covered everything that came to my mind when it comes to glamour. And into this mirror I now see the realms of possibility. So let's shuffle the cards to see what comes up. I hope that you are doing well, pile number 3. Okay. Please, Spirit Guides, what strength do you see in pile number 3 that they don't see about themselves? Please, Spirit Guides, what strength do you see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see in themselves? Please, Spirit Guides, what strength do you see in pile number 3? Okay, we have the 4 of coins as a strength that they see that you don't see in yourself. What I'm getting from the card is that one of your strengths is that you're protective. Like, I know what the 4 of coins normally means, that you're protective of your finances, and that may lead a little bit to being a, what is it called? I don't know what it's called again, but I'm remembering Ebenezer Scrooge, that doesn't like to spend money, but that is a good thing if you know how to balance spending money and saving money. So your strength is that you know how to save money, that you are protective of what is important to you. Yeah, now I'm looking at outside of all the finances and material things, because it's not just, it does not show, it's just when you are regarding your finances. I think that your spirit guides see that in other aspects of yourself as well, where you take care of what belongs to you, that you protect what is important to you. I'm sorry. My seasonal allergies are making me cough. So a strength that you don't see about yourself that your spirit guides are seeing is that you are protective of the things that are important to you, that you know how to save money. Just a little warning for those that may be a little bit a bit stingy, I think, is it? A little bit stingy. Know that you will always be provided for. You don't have to worry about not having it, as long as you don't overspend, of course. So balance is everything. So then we have an aspect of yourself that you should trust more. Please, spirit guides, what aspect of themselves should they trust more? Is it this card? Okay, the 3 of Wands in reverse. Hold on. It's not coming through. I gotta use some clarification. So please, spirit guides, can I have some clarification for this aspect that they should trust themselves more. What does the Three of Wands really mean? And I have a clarification on the Three of Wands in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. I know the Wheel of Fortune talks about ups and downs. Like when you were going through a hard time, knowing that this will pass and you are going to come up on top again. And when you are on top of it, things will go down because it is the cycle of life. But in here, now that it's upright, it means like you have the luck. But I'm struggling to put it together with the Three of Wands. Just a moment. Let me. Nope. I'm searching here for the guidebook that I use. The Three of Wands. Ah, okay. So the Three of Wands means setbacks, mistakes, carelessness mistakes. I think that something that you should trust yourself. Even if you make mistakes, you know how to overcome those mistakes and how do you say this in English again? Correct them or take it as an opportunity in a way. Sorry that I'm not coming up with better words. My English is struggling today. But yeah, so even if you make a careless mistake, even if you are suffering from setbacks, you know how to turn it around. This is something that you should trust more. That even if you make mistakes, even if you have setbacks, you should trust that you can turn it around. Make it as an opportunity, or you could also see it as like being positive, that things will be alright. Like the mindset of having this, knowing that it will be alright. Yeah. So that's about what you should trust yourself more. Then please, Spirit guides, which part of pile number 3 should they show more self-love, Which part of pile number 3 do they need to show more self-love, What part of pile number 3 needs to feel more self-love or love? Please, Spirit guides, what part of pile number 3 do they need to show more love to? Is it this one? Okay. Just to be safe. So we have here the Lovers in reverse, and when it's not talking about how do I say this, romantic relationship, then this can be seen as a big decision that you need to make, and the decision will either be made by your virtue, your moral compass, and so on and so forth, or you can make the decision with your vice, like not so healthy habits, that kind of let you stray from your path. Like, I think that you can be too hard on yourself when you make a decision that you deem to be wrong and that you see as bothersome. Not bothersome, like it does you more harm than good. I think you should be kinder to you, and this is the part that needs more love and self-love, because you're making those decisions with the knowledge that you have right now. You don't know that it will do you more harm. You will only realize after you've gone through it. And this happens to everyone. Like, I've made mistakes and decisions where it hurt me more than I thought it would, because I certainly did not know better. And now that I am older, I have looked back on it, I've reflected on it, I know what I need to do better for the next time. And it's now time to forgive yourself for that. So it's time for me to forgive myself as well. So for you, part number 3, this aspect of yourself needs a little bit more love and self-love and forgiveness as well. So then ending with what part of pile number 3 will have a glow up? Okay. I see. Okay. So your emotional state will have a glow up. You may have been a little bit moody. The King of Cups, when he's reversed, he shows his aspects a little bit more on the shadow side. So a little bit moody, a little bit more emotional. Not in a bad way, but like in a way that it's not healthy. Like, for example, I'm being reminded of like losing the temper a little bit too fast. What else could be emotional in this thing? Yeah, the only thing that is coming up is a little bit moody. So I think your emotional state is going to improve. You're not going to feel always so moody. You may also start to be a little bit more intuitive, because the King of Cups is someone that is intuitive. It's also a really charismatic leader that everyone likes. So you may be in a leader position, and you may have been a little bit under stress, so that your team kind of went out of their way not to bother you, but after you like calm down and go back to your usual charismatic self, they will be coming back too. This may not be for everyone. But yeah, let's go and look at the oracle cards to see what other messages they have for you and what other advices. Yep. Oh. was trying to bend the cards so that they are straight again, but it's not working because they came a little bit bent already. So please, Spirit guides, what advices, messages or guidance do you have for pile number 3 regarding the topic of glamour? Please, Spirit guides, what advices, messages or guidance do you have for pile number 3 regarding their topic of glamour? What could be of help for pile number 3? What guidance or advices do you have for pile number 3 regarding the so please, Spirit guides, what advices or guidance do you have for pile number 3 regarding this topic? Any other messages that you want to... Yeah, finally. So, we have the Mist. Trust your inner compass, be led from within. Ooh, this is a nice card. I'm gonna read this one out of the guidebook because it's so nice. Ooh. Let's see. The Mist. Intuition is pointless unless we act on it, but it rarely makes logical sense, which is why it takes faith to trust it and courage to act on it. But when we do gather up the will to act on our intuition each and every day, we'll find ourselves living a truly blessed, deeply aligned life that's led from within. I call it living a soul-led life. There's a golden thread before you, calling you toward it, beckoning you forth. You're being called to trust your inner compass and be led from within. Mist and fog from when it's extremely humid and water vapor condenses to form droplets that hang in the air. When mist or fog set in, it's as if everything's hanging in a state of mystery. When we're walking in mist, we make sure we're facing the right way. Slow down and enter a state of trust. Following our intuition is similar to that. While you may not know every step along the way or the exact destination you're called to trust, your inner compass, you're called to trust your inner compass. To trust that the path will appear before you and for you, like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, following the yellow brick road. We're all being led home to ourselves and our soul's path. It requires us to consistently trust the guidance system within. Then soul inquiry, a question that you should reflect upon or make a journal entry is, what's your intuition calling you to do right now? And with that, I was reminded of something I've learned from Rebecca. She's the one that made the Healing Waters Oracle, and you cannot see it. Hold on a second. Okay. There's one in one of her workshops that she did last week for me. Last week, from the moment this video was uploaded. For those that are watching this in the future, when this has passed, she gave us a little activity that we can use ourselves and also teach our clients, that is going to be helpful for everyone, and it does make and it's really helpful. I cannot show you what I wrote down because there are also private things that I don't want to share. But basically, you take your journal or a piece of paper, whatever you want to write this on. You put on the date of the day that you are writing this. So, and you start with today's practice was, and then you fill in the blank. Like, For example, 5-minute meditation, pulling an oracle card, pulling a tarot card, whatever your practice was this day. It could also be just taking 10 deep breaths, something that brings you in the here and now. It could also be a grounding ritual, cleansing ritual, something along the way, and you write that down. Then you write, my soul is guiding me to. And then you write the first thing that comes to your mind. Then you write, the baby step I am being called to. Then you write the first thing that comes to mind. And a baby step is something that you can do if you do and you finish it in 3 to 5 minutes. It should not take longer than that. And it is also something that you yourself have to do and finish it. It should not be dependent on someone else to do it with you. It's something you have to do, and that doesn't take long time. And you write that down. And then you write, I am so grateful for, and you write 3 things, 3 people. You can even write yourself in there. And you do this every day. And with those things, you will see where your guidance, your intuition is guiding you towards. And you are also taking small steps with it. So you're not only listening to your intuition, but you are also doing small steps towards where it's leading you. So then we have birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? So pile number 3. What has your intuition been trying to make you create? Is it a website with your blogs? Is it a podcast? Is it writing a book about, I don't know, a thriller, a horror book, a criminal? What all the genres are there? Romance? Are you maybe being called to create a YouTube channel and sharing the knowledge that you have gained, sharing your stories? What is it that you have been called to create? And you will know what it is because it has been knocking on your door, your intuition door, like constantly, like reminding you, hey, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this. When are you gonna start to do this? And it's like persistent, but not loud. It's like this calm, quiet voice that is always there, reminding you of it, not pushing it, but always there, reminding you, hey. So pile number 3, what have you been called to create? What are the mysteries that are in your heart and in your soul that want to be expressed? It may be a painting, who knows? So now let's see with the Cosmic Wellness Oracle. Here we have, like, it's an oracle. It has action for you to take. It has affirmations. It even has a little bit of moonology in there. It's everything mixed together. Basically, there is the theme is past, present, and future, and with different types of cards. So please, spirit guides, what guidance, messages, or advices do you have for pile number 3. What guidance, messages, or advices do you have for pile number 3 regarding their topic? Okay, I knew there was more. Is there more? No. Okay, so I'm gonna take the first that flipped over. Then we have here something that they are advising you to do, but you don't have to, but it would be helpful, is keep a journal of your thoughts and feelings. This can help you reduce stress and anxiety. A safe space to clarify your thoughts and emotions. And I was being reminded of a post that my friend made, Midnight Water. She made a cleansing shower where you imagine the water cleansing away stress and anxiety. So maybe you can, if you don't want to keep a journal, maybe you can do cleansing showers every day where you wash away your anxiety and stress. Then we have a question for you to reflect upon. When do I feel most comfortable in my own skin? When do you feel most comfortable in your skin? Pile number 3. This is something that you should reflect upon. Then we have the Oracle card, Dreamer number, I think this is a 6. Dreamer, visionary, goals, romantic. So you have visions, you have goals. You are what you call a dreamer. And for those dreams and goals and the visions that you have to become a reality, you do need to take some action. You may be someone that is a hopeless romantic as well, or you are someone that is able to romanticize your life. So tapping maybe a little bit more into this energy could be of help as well. Or just keep on dreaming, keeping your visions and goals clearly in front of you and taking action upon them. Then we have the moon. First quarter, take action. I cannot make this up. I didn't see the card when I was talking about, yeah, you should take action upon it. Okay, so I took the words before the card came even out. Let me put it here so you see everything. So by number 3, your vision and your and goals, you should take action upon them. Trust that you are being led. Trust in yourself that you can, even if you make mistakes, you can turn this around. I made some, even on my channel. I still need to learn more about how to make videos and so on and so forth. I've been doing it for a few years and I have grown and evolved, and there is still more room for improvement. And I want to give you one last affirmation that is in the back of this deck. It's reflect on my accomplishments and acknowledge how far I have come. Yeah, please acknowledge every step that you take and how far you have come already. Pile number 3. Give yourself that little celebration. And yeah, pile number 3, this is everything that I have for you. I hope that it was of help. I hope that you liked it. If you like my reading style, I do offer private readings on my Ko-Fi page. That you'll find this in the description down below, as well as my other social media accounts. I try to post there as much as I can, but my focus is mainly here on YouTube and my university, and so I post there when I have the time. And yeah, but I'm mostly also active there when there is something to look at. So if you want to follow me there, then please be my guest. If not, then maybe you want to follow me here on YouTube, then subscribe so that you don't miss out any other future pick a cards reading or any other videos that I make, because I don't do only pick cards. I also share some of my knowledge that I have gained from spirituality, tarot, oracle, and so on and so forth. Yeah, then leave a like if you like this video, comment down below, and thank you very much for being here with me until the end, and I will see you in my next one. Have a good one. Bye, number 3. Bye bye.